What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey, back at it with another, I wouldn't say scary content, but it's talking about the scary content we've watched before, which is obviously with Sam and Coby, with The Conjuring and so forth, with Cody and Satori. A lot of discrepancies up in the air. Some believe, some don't. Debugging, non-debugging. It's all up in the air. It's completely all over the place. Now, when we watched it, we definitely thought we were being shown a new technique, a new delivery of ghost content, of possibly hearing knocks, steps, and so forth between a alphabetical delivery between these two of how to mention or how to speak through these two by hearing knocks and taps and so forth, which I think we all did right in the beginning. We thought this was real, but I've waited a long time to make a video on this because I wanted to look at everything and watch everything that I could possibly watch on this content when it comes to the Cody and Satori debunking, non-debunking, real, fake, whatever have you. And hundreds of you guys have been asking me to do this. So, what better way to do this with, pretty much, I wouldn't say the best way of doing this, but KallMeKris pretty much has no filter and literally states that complete hogwash. So before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel, I thank you guys so very much for the 40,000, almost 41,000 subscribers. We are on our way to 50, so I can give one of you lucky people at home a Meta Quest 3 virtual reality headset for free. So all you have to do is subscribe, comment, like, and share. Comment your guys' thoughts down below about the whole Cody and Satori drama, as you will. I still believe wholeheartedly that there is paranormal, there's ghosts, there's unfortunate demons, and there's angels. But you can't believe in good and not evil, or you can't believe in evil and not good. There's a yin and yang here, but if there's ghosts, there's spirits, there's demons, there's angels. I do wholeheartedly believe that. But I would love to know what you guys think on this topic of the Sam and Coby. I still think that Sam and Coby did not know. They had no idea about this. And I wouldn't say they were duped, but they really didn't really know about it. So, with that being said, let's get into the video and see what KallMeKris exactly says. And we'll go from there. So, let's take a look.
You talked about earlier
and this is from the YouTube channel called Unsubscribable. I've never heard of them. I'm going to check them out.
Horror, you do ghost hunting. Mm-hmm. I find that I am personally not a believer. Fair. And I've had it happen, but I'm like, well, it's probably like the wind and the bounce stuff.
Fuck
the,
me now.
The Satan.
If you're going to fuck you back, bounce off the demon. Yeah, I'm over here like, Occam's.
Apparently, KallMeKris, this is her boyfriend. Did not know that. Did not know that.
Fraser says, I'm more likely to be retarded than this. Like, you know, like,
where's this Venn diagram?
That's a good point.
True.
But it's hard because there is shit. Like, I can't explain that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun of it. It's just like, most of it's just explainable. And some of it's like, maybe it could be something.
We had some weird shit like during Heather's thing where even like, I mean, not as a believer, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to lie. I don't love that.
You guys went to the same place we went to. What was that called? It was here in Texas.
Yorktown
Memorial?
Yeah.
In San Antonio?
2 hours.
It's like 2 hours.
So,
I don't think I haven't gone to Yorktown.
We've been to Hill House up in
he went there.
Oh, cool.
The boys went to Yorktown.
Yeah, the boys did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then you did you went with Sam and Colby, correct?
Yeah, I've gone to lots of places with Sam and Colby, which they're awesome.
They always like their series, the big one that
I love them.
catapult. That was insane watching that big 3 or 4 episodes. It was like, holy shit, Sav had me watch that
The
series.
most recent one, like The Conjuring? Or
The Conjuring one.
Yeah.
And watching that level because
it
went ape shit.
That was kind of crazy, and I feel bad for them in that way because they got taken advantage of.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're really into it. And like when we're all together, like 90% of the stuff doesn't make it in because it's all whatever. It's like a door, whatever wind or something like that. But these people are just like, I don't know.
Was that the like scandal that they?
Yeah, they were like the knocking stuff,
The
which was
toe.
The
used,
hammer toe,
yeah,
Yeah.
which was used by like
The old
people in
hunchback's got the hammer toe.
1800s.
Follow me.
Yeah, but
It's so scary.
It's, yeah, no, they were like really affected by that, and then when all this stuff happened, I was like, oh shit, that sucks.
Quasimodo.
But yeah.
I was hoping. I was like, oh, because that first episode, you're like, holy shit.
I was hoping it was real.
Because I was like, well, you can Google these dudes and know exactly anything about them. When they had the assistant or the guy that travels with them, I was like, well, that's still explainable. And that's what sucked.
For
and
sure.
then you started reading all the back information on him. And one of them is this daughter of the ghost hunter guy.
Mm-hmm.
So one's like, comes from a famous ghost hunter.
I know.
And you're like,
yeah, it all added up. And then they owned up to it and they made a video and they're just like, shit, like we thought so, but it's not. And it is what it is. But they got into like all the theaters in the States and like they were already huge, right? And they still are.
oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was.
I don't know about any of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
the
they were in
Conjuring series,
theaters.
they got into every theater in the States.
No shit.
Oh, yeah. And this is the one where like they got basically scammed in it and stuff, which sucks.
What was the scariest moment in your like ghost hunting experience that you were like, holy
I
shit?
think it was Goatman's Bridge.
Fuck.
I'm trying to think. Have I told you?
I probably wasn't listening.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm just kidding. No, I
So
think
are you both believers?
I'm not.
No, he's not.
Okay.
I'm actually
No,
want to take
I'm
him.
an instigator. Like I said, fuck me in the ass. You know, if you're real, fuck me.
Yeah,
that's what I
not
said.
how that works.
We both kind of did that. We were also hammered at
Yeah.
this
Oh, yeah.
like super haunted place with
I'm
Heather.
super sober.
Now they're
I-
married.
Oh, that's technically true.
Fuck me in the ass.
We fucked
Okay.
dude ghosts.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't say that I'm a believer particularly. I would like to believe, as I would like to believe in everything. That's fun to believe in.
Yeah.
I think you've told me of some, but I can't remember
I
what
don't
they
know
were.
why I can't remember everything that's ever happened. Just like, I mean, lots of stuff has happened. You hear noises, like lights go on and off. I've had like my TV turn on, all that kind of stuff. But it's like, most of the stuff that's like the creepiest is through, you know, the tech or whatever.
Yeah.
When you're asking questions and it's so specific and you're
That's
like,
strange. Yeah.
what? It'll say like my grandma's name, which is like through the Alice box or something, which is like Bernice and it doesn't, or like something like that. And then it'll add up. Stuff like that is when I'm like, maybe?
I think that's what you guys freaked out on was the box thingy.
I was fucking with Heather a little bit because there was the one that's basically like a theremin. It's like if something gets close to the
Yeah, it's
it'll-
the REM pod.
Yeah.
So we did it in like we called it the retard cage because it was down in the basement that literally they would lock up like the mentally ill or whatever in this fucking cage. It was a literal fucking cage.
Like a wrought iron
Yeah.
torture
That's
cage.
cool.
Yeah.
And so we were all in there. We're joking around. we have this pod there in the middle and we're just like, meh, meh, okay, this thing works. It's sitting there alone for like, 10, 15, 20 minutes. We just start instigating stuff. Like, okay, well, if you're here with us, like touch the thing or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
well, that could fucking happen at any point. Yeah, if you're actually here, do it again. Oof.
Yeah.
All right, one more time. All right, well, I hate that.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, and you're like, you get like uncomfortable, and with the REM pod too, if you're like close to outlets or that kind of thing, then you're like, oh, maybe. So we've tried it like outside, and like that's worked. And the one time where I can't really, there's no explanation for it, is when Selena and I, she's the one that I ghost hunt. She's my best friend,
your
Selena Spooky
host
Boo.
on all
She does a lot of like haunted stuff. We heard a little girl say hello right in front of us, and we were in a massive
remember
room
that.
where nobody else was. Like,
See,
hi!
that shit is
and
where
I was
I'm
like,
Remember
we
that.
both looked at each other, and I almost shit myself. I almost shit myself. Like, I can't explain it, and we have it on camera, so like, it's crazy. I can't remember. That's
Have you
Winchester.
ever shit yourself? Ghost?
That's about it.
When was the last time you shit yourself?
About 2 days ago.
Pretty
Ask the
recently.
hard question.
We're getting down to the
Perhaps
dirty.
soft, we don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Taxes and shitting yourself. Go.
Actually, I don't remember.
Get infant in this podcast.
How many taxes are you running away from exactly?
Shit.
And now she shit herself.
Like,
I'd like to do it with you.
Yeah, I would really love to take you along and to do that. And you can do all your shit all you want.
I mean, I've done it before, but
Yeah.
I've never.
not like seriously.
Yeah, I've never.
I still want to
But
go
we
ghost
kind of keep
hunting
it
so
light
bad.
too. We don't like do it like.
I keep it
full.
real light.
Yeah, you do.
I just start looking for Spirit Halloween shit.
Yeah.
And just like,
Yeah.
because I mean that. Never mind.
It's all right.
We'll just go.
No,
just
go.
Do it.
Go ahead.
No, we'll do it. Let's go do it. Let's do it right now.
All right.
do it right now.
Get the REM pod.
Let's call Tony.
Yeah, we'll call Tony. We
our driver.
we hired a charter bus to take us down there so we could drink on the way. So by the time we got there, we were a little saucy and just antagonizing the ghosts. It was
Yeah.
pretty. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Apparently the ghost, the main ghost people talked about there was like a grapist for like the nuns or the nurses working there or whatever. It's like Catholic hospital or some shit like that in the 50s. And so like we went up there to the top room that was supposedly his, that they saw a lot of activity, and we were just like antagonizing, like, yeah, you little beta bitch. Like you couldn't go out and get any, so you just had to like, you know, do all this shit with your nurses, whatever. Like, fuck you. Now that there's dudes here, you won't say anything.
Yeah.
And then we thought about it later. We're like, actually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right? No, yeah. I went to West Virginia State Penitentiary and did that. And
I so want to go there.
That's what you're going to say. Because they're all pieces of shit.
Right.
Like, you antagonize, that's fine.
Fuck you.
But then when something happens, you're like, oh, shit.
I'm sorry,
Never mind.
Don't do that, please.
We went with like the gun